Hi, this is a short 15-minute Vinyasa Flow yoga sequence. It's a blend of creative movement for those of us that thrive on movement and change, with a slow, mindful pace to get rooted and grounded. So this is an especially beneficial practice for the Vata dosha. Vata individuals tend to be drawn to movement, and they like change, and are, generally speaking, more creative people. So we tend to get a little bit bored with routine. However, because like increases like, according to Ayurveda, we want, in order to create balance in our lives, we want to bring in the opposite elements. So Vata people really need grounding. They need to feel their feet on the ground. They need to feel whatever is touching the ground in the pose and root into it so they can create a strong foundation. So because I'm a Vata person myself, a Vata Pitta, I really love to practice yoga in this way, blending the elements of creativity, movement, flow with a slow, mindful pace, with a grounding energy, so we can take our time. Vinyasa Flow does not mean moving quickly. That's a misconception, and I would say you are not really doing yoga if you're speeding through the yoga practice. Okay, so let's begin. We'll take a couple of minutes in a seated meditation, so make sure that you feel comfortable. And once you do, you can either close your eyes or soften your gaze. Feel the ground, the earth underneath your body supporting you. And envision a gentle uprising energy from the base of the spine all the way up through the crown of your head. So get a little taller. Let your shoulders drop down as you do, as you lengthen your spine. And begin to notice your breathing. So breathe in slowly through your nose. And breathe out slowly through your nose. Connecting into the Ujjayi breath. Breathing in simply, slowly through the nose. And as you breathe out through your nose, following the whole length of the exhale, as the exhale leaves your body. And let's do that a few times to get settled, to get centered before we begin the movement. As your next exhale comes, let the breath out your mouth. Really releasing any stuck energy, any stagnant energy. Please open your eyes and we will begin. Come to table position, hands and knees. Align your wrists under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. If you have sensitive wrists, you can walk your hands forward about a hand's distance. It'll put less pressure on the wrists, and really connecting in here to your hands and your feet. Spreading fingers wide, spreading toes. Breathe in, lift your heart. And breathe out, draw your belly up. As you round through the spine, let your head relax down. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, cat. Keep moving just like this, connecting breath and movement. Step by step. Vinyasa really means a step-by-step process. It means to place in a special way, or a step-by-step process. So we link up the poses and we do it with focus, we do it with care, so that we can take care of our bodies and we can also have that sense of flow and movement that especially the Vata dosha tends to love. A lot of people love the Vinyasa Flow. It's one of the most popular styles of yoga. Let's do one more round. This time as you round, pause here, really feel your head releasing, strong arms, and tuck your toes and move. Lift your hips up and back, your outer hips up and back, moving into downward facing dog. So if you're newer to the practice, you can take your feet wider, your hands wider to create more space in the legs and the shoulders. Again, really drawing up that energy from the earth through your hands and your feet. So make sure you have a nice, sturdy, steady foundation. The feet and hands are wide, and they're also relaxing. They're also somewhat soft, not too tense. Please take 2 more breaths here. Bend your knees, look forward, and step or float up to the top of your mat. When you get there, inhale and lengthen your spine halfway up. Draw the shoulders back. And exhale and fold. Inhale, slowly rise up, sweeping your arms around and up. Come all the way up to stand.